Jai Jai Ram Om.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om. Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Hari Om to everybody. There were 3 questions. Does giving space means expanding our love circle? When we react from our own sense of right and wrong, likes and dislikes, preferences, priorities, and preconceived notions, we may unknowingly close ourselves to the views of others. Rushing up, This often leads to disharmony and conflict. Giving space means allowing others to the freedom to think, feel, and respond in their own way, not in the way in which we want. Giving space means allowing others the freedom to think, feel, respond in their own way. It does not mean we must always agree. Rather, it means we are willing to listen with openness and respect. It's a very important word. However much we may read, at the time of reacting, we should come to us, That is why we always say during our past moments, these things we should try. Ponder over, contemplate. What is space? Giving space means what? Otherwise, our usual habit will rush up, When we patiently hear another viewpoint, reflect on it, and then either hold on to our position or modify it with understanding, conflicts naturally reduce or lose their intensity. Not that it may not be there. The harshness will not be felt. We have seen that. When we patiently hear another viewpoint, reflect on it, and then either hold on to our position or modify it with understanding, conflicts naturally reduce or lose their intensity. Hari Om. Thus, giving space is truly an expansion of our circle of love. Moving from self-centeredness to inclusiveness. It reflects emotional maturity, humility, and respect for the uniqueness of every individual. We try to recognize God is unique. God's creations are unique. God's creations are unique. So naturally, my line of thinking need not be the same with others. Will not be. That I recognize, then the conflict does not come. So my rights and wrongs, my likes and dislikes, my priorities, my preferences, same thing they also have, God has given them the same thing. So I patiently hear. If there's anything to be added to, we can do it. Otherwise, hold on to. Recognizing the other has equal right to hold on to. As somebody used to say, we agree to disagree. That means nothing ill will is meant. Giving space. We'll come back again. The second question, how do we fill the void created by the Guru's physical absence? In the beginning, a seeker is inspired by the exemplary life of the Guru. Not because of the form. Please go through this. The moment we saw Mataji or the moment we see anybody, it is not the form that attracts, like anybody from, but something which we cannot say, some inner connection, ideal. That all loving, all enveloping love, something like that. So in the beginning, a seeker inspired by the exemplary life of the Guru, gradually attachment may shift from the ideal the Guru represents to the physical form. Therefore, when the Guru leaves the body, a deep void may be felt. However, if we anchor ourselves on the ideals, teachings, and values the Guru embodied, the sense of absence diminishes. At the surface, we may still miss the physical presence. It's natural. But inwardly, we begin to feel guided. Whenever we remember the Guru and live by his teachings, we discover that Guru is not limited to the physical form. He is ever present in our awareness. Even now we close our eyes, he is before. Attachment to the form of the Guru. Papa emphatically says it's a hindrance. Because we will miss the ideal the form represents. We have seen that, no, in our own life. We praise them, we say he is like this, he like that, he is like this, he like that. Throughout our life, we keep on telling, but not one point enters into us. Third question. When the mind wanders during meditation and chanting stops, what should we do? The wandering mind is natural. Rather than becoming discouraged, we should gently bring it back. Clarity about the object of meditation helps reduce distraction. This clarity should be there. Whom I am meditating. While sitting quietly, chant the divine name mentally. Try to listen inwardly to the chanting. This may not happen immediately, but with steady perseverance, the mind slowly learns to stay. As this deepens, an inner inquiry may arise. Who is chanting? Who is aware of the chanting? In that moment, chanting may spontaneously pause, giving way to inner stillness, our essential nature. This is not achieved quickly, it's a gradual journey. Steadfastness, sincerity, commitments are the keys to quietening the mind. So, vocal chanting, mental chanting, vocal chanting, hearing the vocal chanting, mental chanting, hearing the mental chanting. Then witnessing the mental chanting. That is what we are hearing. Then it is led to stillness. Not for a long time. 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds. Bas. So we keep on trying this. From 1 second to it might be 5 seconds, or 5 seconds to 10 seconds. One day we may be able to sit for a minute, like that slowly. Day and night, a matter of perspective. We commonly say that a day is measured by the movement of the sun. In reality, the sun neither rises nor sets. It is the earth that moves. Yet, our perception makes it appear otherwise. Similarly, many of our measurement of time and space are based on relative experience. From a higher standpoint, like infinity and eternity, such divisions lose meaning and opposites merge into oneness. Understanding this reminds us that our perceptions are often limited, and reality is far greater than what the mind can easily grasp. So these were the 4 questions that were sent to us by email. One has to ponder the answer. The answer is not absolute. The answer is relative. So each one tries to go along with the answer and then find out. That might pave the way for getting the real answer for us. Anything else? Anybody would like to add any of these? Giving space. Guru's absence after his passing away. Meditation and stilling. Day and night. Day and night you can live. It's only academic. The other one. Because if we contemplate more and more on giving space, it will definitely help us. Family level, professional level, social level.
Swamiji, in a good mood, we are very expansive. We are very nice. That oneness will be there. So very naturally, we are accommodative. So when that good mood is not there, and also I think good mood is based on how much we have chanted.
Correct. During the pause moments, we should try. That means it should become a culture in us, not to go off the line. How can it become? Only by constantly doing it. At the time of acting or reacting, we cannot implement this.
While chanting the mantra, we can do also likhit mantra.
He's saying while chanting mantra, we can also do likhit mantra.
Both are okay. In Ligita Mantra, there is one advantage. More and more, the mind will get involved. Concentration. Because suppose your mind goes and write, you may write something. But when you write Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, unknowingly, the outgoing tendency is arrested. Ligita will definitely help. Everywhere it's not possible. Ligita.
Quantity-wise, it is not possible.
Huh?
Quantity-wise, chanting is not possible.
So every day we can have a sankalpa, I will do this much. Until the mind becomes whole souled in whatever it's doing. One thing we have to make it clear, that it is not during Nama chanting alone we should try this. All these things we are trying only to improve the quality of our life, total. So even during the non-chanting time, chanting is only helpful for that. Chanting should help me to make my mind more and more receptive, more and more vigilant, more and more loving, more and more accommodative. So what happens during the non-chanting time matters during our chanting time. She said, in a good mood and bad mood. That means if we try to, during the chanting time, everything will be okay because specified time, especially in ashram, there is a session there. Distractions are less. Those who are participating, they will all be one-pointed. So the level of concentration will be definitely higher than the other one. But what matters after that? We can look back our own, no? 20 years, 30 years, 40 years we might be doing. But have we started feeling his presence within? That is the litmus test. We may be doing it. Religiously we may be doing it. Perfectly all right. But the whole purpose is to know that he is within. Whatever we do under the banner of sadhana, the whole purpose is to know that he is within us now and here. Now and here. So every now and then we try to check this.
At every moment.
Every moment. During the pause moments. During the activities, during the chanting session, it may not be possible for us. Initially. So when we are free from the, have we been able to feel his presence in any form he chooses? Need not necessarily be in one form or even. It can be in the form of love. It can be in the form of excellence. It can be in the form of humbleness and humility. When we say his presence is to us in this giving space, non-assertive nature. Though not to the big extent, whatever we have, the readiness to share with others. These are all the signs by which we know that he is with us. He is making himself present. Spontaneously it comes, not because of any thought product.
But initially it has to be thought product. No?
Eh?
Initially, while practicing, it will have to be a thought process. No?
No, that is why while chanting, we try to bring out this. I am remembering, through chanting I am remembering. I am trying to remember you. By remembering, please make me aware that you are there in any form you make me to choose. Not necessarily in a particular form. You can find for yourself, you would have met so many people having sterling qualities, simple, humble, dedicated. They don't want any certificate from others that he is remembering God. Because it has become a part of his life. That is enough. So what is this remembering? That also we have to do a lot of things. Remembering God means godliness.
But this will happen.
Otherwise it happens a mechanical exercise. Our mind will say, I have done this, I have done that, I have done this. But where am I? The moment his presence is expressing, we will find coming out of the me and mine. So how does the me and mine, when it comes out, how does it become expressive? It comes out in the form of values. Simple, humble, ready to serve attitude, space for others. Anything that you do perfectly. Perfection, not half-assed, half-hearted, clumsy, irregular. No.
பெயின்ஃபுல் சர்க்கம்டான்சஸ்குள்ளேயும் அது வரணும் மாதிரி
Eh?
ஒரு கஷ்டமான சூழ்நிலையும் அது வரணும் அந்த மாதிரி வரணும் மாதிரி
அது அந்த இந்த டைமில் நம்ம ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ணணும். அந்த டைமில் செய்யவே முடியாது. இது ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ணுறது அந்த சமயத்தில் முள்ள வரும். கண்டிப்பாக வரும். எத்தனையோ பேர் இருக்கா. They may not say anything about spirituality or spiritual, but they are the embodiment of this. And their sadhana, which probably they would not have informed us or made known to anybody. But that is really coming out, purifying. The me to me gets reduced. Me to we to him.
But this will
Many
happen-
people we have seen.
Swami, this will happen after only Chitta Shuddhi.
After?
Chitta
After
Shuddhi is
Chitta
one of the
Shuddhi only
process.
then this will happen.
Chitta Shuddhi, absolutely right. Absolutely.
Chanting, Chitta Shuddhi.
Absolutely. So we have to verify whether the Chitta Shuddhi is taking place. How do you know? Only you will know. When you react to events and individual, what is the attitude? Only you know. In spite of doing this, like that we should know. Yes.
Swamiji, my main task in life has been to free myself from a nagging need of recognition.
1 minute.
Swamiji, she's saying her main task in life has been to get rid of the nagging need for recognition.
So it took half of my life. I met Swami Chandra in 1987. I became his student for all these years. He left his body 2 years ago.
He
And-
became Chandra Swamiji's disciple and he left his body 2 years ago.
Okay.
Then
I always have a question because now I'm 85 and I am self-centered because I have no family to serve, no children, no husband, just friends. And I have tried to get involved in social service, but somehow I cannot. And it's just, I think my life is sufficient the way it is, taking care of life, taking care of nourishing this alertness and awareness of, and try to work on my mechanism and be alert. And I'm just wondering, do I have to do something outside to get involved in any service?
The practical problem.
Yeah.
While we are trying to purify our mind through external activities,
Yes.
if we are not conscious that ultimately our aim is to feel his presence inside first. Feel his presence inside first. This, what you call, sense of incompleteness will always be there throughout our life. Whereas, not merely activity, our whole aim is to feel his presence.
Okay. So it has to be done anywhere.
So, body will not permit us. What the body could permit in your 30th year, 40th year, 50th year, 60th year, 70th year, now it will not permit. So that means, along with, it's a reminder to us, and through you to all of us, that along with our efforts to bring out value-based life, we should know also that this is not the end. Our end is to feel his presence inside. Then the fullness comes.
In other words, no outer activity has been made. It is sufficient to whatever life proposed to feel and try to feel this oneness
Correct.
inside.
Correct.
Merci.
Outer activities should be based upon this. You have pointed out this. In my mind, 2-3 people who were outwardly doing selfless and noble, and they are respected, revered by many. But when at their old age, when they were physically incapacitated to do what they have been doing, suddenly they became depressed. They were doing an exemplary life outside. But it was only an activity outside. But suppose we try to bring in this dimension, that it is all for making me aware of the master who gave me the master plan to work it out. So knowing the master is important. Feeling the presence of the master is important. Because minus him, we were doing activities. So now when we go to a spiritual preceptor, he makes it very clear that your attempt always should be to know him, realize him, realize him, realize him. Ultimately feel his presence in you. Then you will feel that fullness, sense of incompleteness, sense of inadequacy. That should go. I'm full. So nothing else is needed. Close your eyes, fullness. Open your eyes, fullness. We may be inching toward that. Agreed. We'll get, we will lose, we'll get, we will lose, we'll get, lose. But perseveringly, we know that we centered here, not centered outside. When you center outside, first you said, recognition will have. Unknowingly we will demand. We have done something, our mind says, selflessly, but they don't recognize. I get hurt. I don't want anything from them, but I don't want them to cast aspersion on me, have a negative view. But here it will not be like that. When I am moving towards him, whatever he says, we will take it that I am being tested. I am being tested. I am being tested. Puja Swamiji the other day, I don't know whether you heard it, he said that when somebody says that Puja Swamiji has reached the level of Papa Mataji, he used to say, they are mountains and I am a pebble. I can never reach that. But still they say, no, we see you. Then he has added this. Either it is because of their purity they are telling, or it was a test for me. Ultimately, I know where I am. It's a beautiful expression. Ultimately, I know my inner. I know my plus points. He says, I know my plus points and my minus points. So I know it. But when somebody says that, it is because of their purity. When the mind is pure, you will see only purity others. Or God is testing me, that's all. That means you will not look down upon, you will not be carried away, you will not be punctured. You will be, if you're always full. So while involving ourselves in godly activities, if we are not bringing this God dimension, outwardly everybody will say we are the Mahatmas. But we know that still the inadequacy is still there, insufficiency is still there. So our ultimate aim is to become full. His awareness means this fullness. I am full, Purnam. That's why in the book, Ishavashopanishad, they say, Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamaduchyate Purnasya Purnamadaye Purnameva Avashishyate. If you remove Purnam from the Purnam, whatever remains is also Purnam. Because Purnam can never be divided. It can be, it's always static. So we try to move. Our chanting should enable us to reach that fullness. So with that we can always check up any craving, any infatuation, any desire, any ambition, any attachment, any bondage, any recognition, craving, all these things, whether it has gone, not gone, try, pray to him. The mind may console us. 50-60% we have done. But it is like snake and ladder play. We may reach there, boom. One incident comes, finished. You will jump at them, you will establish, you will assert everything completely. Again, you have to work up. So right from the beginning, if this is clear in our mind, right from the beginning means right from the beginning of our contact with a realized soul. Previously, we have no idea. So Puja Mataji used to say in a simple word, when you see greatness in others, the same greatness is in yourself. When you see pettiness in others, the same pettiness is in yourself. The moment I develop this, I know the balance sheet immediately says, "Ugh." Again it came out, again it came out. So Nama chanting should enable us to do that. Otherwise it becomes a mechanical, leaving no deep impress on our psyche.
And still we have to do this, sir.
Huh?
But still
Still
we have to do.
continuous chanting.
But
Because
with
they will come.
with chanting with the right attitude, we have to watch ourselves whether it has helped us or not. Otherwise, how do I make it help me? Purpose is not chanting, Purpose is to remember him. So I always try to ask myself whether I am remembering him. Otherwise, chanting goes on, my life goes on a different two levels, two tiers. No. That is why Papa bluntly said, even if he does it for 100 years, he will be like that. Even if he does it for 1 lakh times, he will be like that. What? That God is making me to chant, if that has not come. Then it's tremendous. So instead of I am chanting, he is making me to chant, which is the truth. The truth I started recognizing, then the purpose will be there. Otherwise, we won't say there won't be any. Little will be there. But we know ourselves, We have to reach that stage. We should not be satisfied. That is why Papa was against counting. Mataji encouraged counting. Papa did not encourage. Papa bluntly says, attention will go on counting. I have done 20,000. I have done 25,000. I have done 30,000. He has only done 10,000. Finished. The whole purpose is gone. But Mataji's perspective is, if we don't have this initially, we will be a non-starter. So initially, I will have a sankalpa, especially when I take initiation. I take a sankalpa. I will do 10 malas a day. Come what may. And so, in my busy activity, I couldn't do that. Night when I go to bed, I have not done it. Immediately sit, do that 10 malas. And then if we start doing this, slowly it becomes a part of our life. Then the chanting you can drop. And Papa also says, previously he declared that 13 crores if we chant, we will be able to reach this realization. And when he added Om, he said, straight away 6 crores. But he added, don't make a count. When you reach that state, take it that you have already chanted 6 crores. That means at no time attention should be on the count. So we use it to put ourselves on the rails. Then the gadi should go, vehicle should go by itself. These are all relative. Each one can work out and taste, temperament. So the idea is whether I am remembering him. Everything zeros to that. Whether it is reflected in my thoughts, words, and deeds. So that is why these words are always repeated. He is with me, he has been with me. He is with me, he has been with me.
There is a question. Vivekanand uncle is asking, is it not his play to make us not think that he is making us to chant?
From the ultimate stand, that is right. But if we realize this, we will not ask this question. No?
Yeah.
He is making us to ask this question. The moment we realize that, if the intellect is telling, we have somebody said we have believed their words that he is behind everything. That realization should come, Have I made it clear?
Yes, Swami. The question will not come.
No. Because now what we say, it is he who is making me to chant. Who said? Some realized saint said, we have faith in his word, we are repeating it. Oh. When Papa says that, behold divinity in every aspect of this world, Leela, verily it is he who is behind in all creatures and beings. Then that means the realization has taken place. He could declare. We are hearing it. And then we are telling, even this is also done by him, so my ignorance is also correct. But it is only a statement, but it is not coming out of, because the moment we realize that, we will not come out with any doubt. We don't need any chapa from outside. It is very tricky, the intellect is very tricky. So the relative level and the absolute level, that we have to be very careful, very careful. That is why Papa uses the word ultimately, ultimately. Ultimately, he is the doer, not now. Now you are the thinker, I am the doer. You are the talker, I am the doer. You are the seer, I am the doer. That is there, okay. But when we come to realize that the life force in me is making me to hear, to talk, to do, then that means slowly the realization is taking place. And then we will know, oh, but for that, I am not available. And that is why every day he makes us to repeat in our forenoon session in the chant, make me thine and thine only, forever and ever. Make me thine and thine only. What is that word in Marathi?
Tujani Deva.
तुझ्याची
Tujani Deva, Tujachi Kara.
तुझ्या आणि देवा तुझ्याची करावा.
Last line.
Prabhu Vishnu, the last line.
तुझ्या आणि देवा तुझ्याची करावा.
Okay.
तुझ्या आणि देवा
Tuja ani deva.
तुझ्याची करावा.
Tuja ani deva. Tujachi karaya. So that is the final stage. Pleading, appealing before him. Make me, I have understood. I am doing every day. I am reading this every day. I am hearing this every day. But still, I have not become yours. You have not made me feel that I am yours, I am yours, no doubt. But you have not made me feel that I am yours. Why don't you do that, please? That must be the intention why Mataji included this in every day, so that one day we will start thinking about it. Otherwise, mechanically we repeat, Prabhu Vishwanatha, Prabhu Vishwanatha. Ase Nirmitatu. All those things we repeat. But one day we will start thinking, what am I doing? And the last line, Jajastali he manajaya maji. त्यात्यास्तली हे निज रूप तुझे मी ठेवितो मस्तकच्या ठिकाणी ते ते तुझे. But immediately, suppose somebody touches you, will what? Higher is going on, no? Jajja steady hai, no. Immediately, litmus test will come.
When morning Swamiji meditation time, when people talk, so much anger comes.
Let anger come. But immediately we say, oh, you made me to test. Today also somebody was telling, so we said, no anger. Everybody, pin drop silence is there. Somebody must be a participant also. Because of the priority to that subject, probably he would have raised the voice. So we said, please. Knowingly, nobody will do.
But it is necessity also. Because if you want to...
Knowingly, nobody will do.
Unknowingly.
Unknowingly. So our attitude will not be negative. Today it happened in not louder voice, but because everybody was observing silence, a small voice is also become significant.
Loud.
Because everybody is trying to get into a taste of, that stillness. Ram Nam, slow Ram Nam, slow Ram Nam, slow Ram Nam. Stops. Some words of Papa. Then we take to mental chanting. That is okay. We are all thrice blessed, morning session. And there is a collective sharing that. That is what we could feel that. Every time we used to feel, from tomorrow onwards, let them do it. But automatically 6:30 we will start. It is something like an addiction.
Addiction.
That is a good addiction.
Because so even if there are 10 people, 15 people, 20 people, everyone mindfully joins that.
Morning time is like that only.
That is the only time. Afterwards, because we have not interacted with people much. Only from here to when you reach there, you would have said, okay. But suppose you always keep it, mental chanting goes on, right from the moment you leave your room till you reach the bhajan hall, the connection will not be lost. As far as possible, we don't discuss anything. We don't talk anything. The mind is set. Afterwards, you cannot. When we are involved in activities, that facility may not be there. But morning, he gives us that. In your own room, if you do that, wonderful. For 10, 15 minutes, because you have not seen anybody, you have not talked to anybody. Only your mind says something. So there you fill it with the Nam. And then when you start, keep chanting, not talking to anybody, not looking at anything. And when you reach there, again mental chanting. Then when you sit there are so many books they will keep. So whatever book we are prompted to, we will just take. And at that time he will say, read this, okay. Immediately put a flap. Then when the appropriate time comes, we read it. Every day at that time only he reminds what is to be shared. And then you watch, oh, wonderful. Different aspects in the same way. Different aspects of the same truth. Because we want different interpretations. Yesterday I have heard this. No, mine should not say that. Oh, this is also that. Oh, this is also that. Oh, this is also that. Like that,
It is added something
we can say something
extra.
akin to sweetness. Someday when Papa something says, it should be thrilling. Throbbing, thrilling and vibrating, That word, how, he says Rama chanting should not only give one organ. Throughout your body, it should be throbbing, thrilling, vibrating. This is the word he used. Throbbing, thrilling and vibrating. Anything else? So we will have a break for 7-8 days. Hope we may be able to revive it on 24th or 25th. We'll be back on 23rd night. And the purpose is, now he is directing us, enough, all your theories, enough. Now try to bring all these theories into the Nama chanting. So that Nama chanting connects you to the world outside, not merely during your sitting alone. In your family life, professional life, social life, individual life, even the labeled spiritual life. How does Nama help me? So the 28 points, 33 boards, he has facilitated everything. Now let us see how does it work on 21st, 22nd, 20th, 21st, and on 22nd. And then he is now taking us. Last year he made us to do that in a different way. But the whole day, 7 days, 5 days, 8 or 9 hours, only chanting. Surprisingly, everybody joined, enthusiastically joined. So we could see that it is not boring. Nobody felt it. And you should see that we were planning, who will go for the next, nothing. Automatically they join. All our planning for group, they will go, because at least somebody should be there, half an hour change. But here then we found no group is necessary. And we were getting outsiders, not merely ashram. Outsiders. They come in group, and from 9 o'clock onwards, it starts, excepting for the up to 3:30.
8 hours.
Eh?
I think 8 hours.
9:30 to
8 sessions. So 8 sessions of
8:30, yeah?
8 sessions.
8 sessions.
8 sessions of half an hour means 4
4
hours of Rama.
4 hours.
4 hours. 4 hours. Nobody moved out. Nobody. It was that is how he introduced this. Then we also tried to share some thoughts before the Nama charts so that we can remember. It was not as effective as originally he gave us the idea. And now, the second stage when he said about it, he is giving more details now. So there will be 14 sessions, 7 hours, and each session will start with 1 point. That takes about 2 to 3 minutes. And then we start. Before the end, we stop. Were we able to remember anything of the dimension? Not that it's a must, whether it is becoming a habit. I am sure 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 sessions, people may find it difficult. Later on, this question will come, so I must remember something. So slowly start remembering. And everything relates to our workaday life. So that means even during the worldly activities,
Non-chanting time. Non-chanting time.
Non-chanting time, I must be able to remember. And let us see, some more probably graduation is necessary. And the 15th May, we will have 3 days here. At that time, an improved version will come. And again after the year-end program, when we reach the year-end program, it will be 7 days full. So that the Nama becomes one with during the non-chanting time. This is the prayer we are making. Please. Enough.
Great power to experience.
And he is guiding us. Only the boards we have to send. Today only it has come. The printed matter, everything has come today. We were planning for more than a month. Yeah. But ultimately he saw to it only at the last moment. Changes. Even last night, there were so many corrections. He's testing us, perseverance, patience, dedication, commitment, which is there. It's all right, enough. No, it should be perfect. Because perfection is the goal you are trying to achieve through Nama chanting. So that is why one out of these 28, there must be one point we say, when we take to that, the guidance comes to us mysteriously. How does it come, we cannot say, but it comes. Not because of our learning, not because of any other matter, but purely because of His grace and grace only. Hari Om. Om Shri Ram. Jai Ram. Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram. Jai Ram. Jai Ram. Om.
Shri Ram, Jai Ram. Bring it.